Hey, I hope these supplies act as a little bit of sunshine that brighten your day, cheer you up, and put a smile on your face that reminds you life can be good. Enjoy your meme supplies. My little brother, crying because he failed his math test. Me, don't worry, I failed math, and look how I turned out. Brother, starts crying harder. Me, the risk I took was calculated, but man, am I bad at math. The Sims games in a nutshell. I'm once again asking you to buy expensive expansion packs. Everyone, there's a gas shortage. Tesla owners, I don't have such weaknesses. Cockroaches are the most strongest and adaptable creatures in existence that can survive nuclear attacks, mass extinction and several other disasters. Me watching it slowly die after spraying a whole can of bug spray on it. My grandma waiting for my parents to leave so she can give me money. Fun, happiness, freedom, adulthood. The gamer inside me after seeing this pic. You are to assume the role of a Chinese immigrant in 1870 and write a letter home describing your experiences. Infinite IQ. Roses are red. I'm totally not a horse. Santa Claus is joining the terrorist force. Everybody, German is so confusing and pretty hard to understand. Meanwhile German, birth control pills, anti-baby pillen. 64 years old. A stack of age. The king in chess game. The queen in chess game. Psychopaths. People who sleep in jeans. Damn, they got vapes for babies now. Every day, we stray further from God. Video games are fun to play in quarantine. Gamers, using Among Us to practice lying to my friends, so I can betray them easier in the future. Old lady, so you are telling me that my Wi-Fi box is not working because it's not plugged in, but why is it not working? That poor technician on the phone. When customers come in 5 minutes before closing time. These sleeves might transform your knees back to 20 years ago. 23-year-olds. What's the difference between you and an egg? Eggs get laid. When your friend says he doesn't remember what ZN stands for before the chemistry exam. Zinc mark, zinc. Reject modernity. Embrace tradition. First wolves to ask humans for food. Let's go, in and out, 20-second adventure. 14,000 years later. Random ad. Our product is better than the leading brand. Then why aren't you the leading brand? Real feminists. Feminists who want to kill all men. 12-year-old me, after hitting basketball ball with foot. Was all this legal? Absolutely freaking not. Bye. Exit the game. 52.2% of players of this achievement. 47.8% of people. My goals are beyond your understanding. Gangster, give the cash then I'll give the tech. Secret agent, gives the cash, now give the tech. Gangster, after all, why not? Why shouldn't I keep it? Boomers when someone talks about alcohol. Boomers when someone talks about weed. Introverted kids. We are going by the store. We are going to the post office. We are going to the bank. We are going to the dry cleaners. My travels plans 2021. Expectations. Reality. News, there's a gas short Americans. You think low res is your ally, but you merely adopted 720p. I was born in 360p, molded by it. I didn't see 480p until I was a grown adult. Instant ramen. Every teenager and college student. Pen Island pens. Pen Island. The store owner. Penis land. Me after looking into my mom's bedside drawer. The kid becomes a millionaire. The dad, miss me, assholes. Someday, we may be able to terraform Mars, allowing humans to be miserable on multiple planets. They had us in the first half, not gonna lie. Americans are here. How can you tell? Are you freaking blind? Brain, remember the stupid thing you did years ago? Me. This onion won't make me cry. You probably will never play with the nice dude you became friends with in a game that you played years ago. Pringles. Drugs. Once you pop, you can't stop. When the mobile game spams you with ads, so you turn off your Wi-Fi. The system wasn't designed for neurons this dense. If we use PP for penis, we should also use TT for tits. How you think moving out from your parents' house would be? Indulging. How it really is. Food and water ran out 4 days ago. It must be pretty tiresome sitting on that bike. Me, shouting for Mother Russia in an online game to boost morale. Russian official in my team, we will watch your career with great interest. If your girl likes to take your things, says that she'll protect you, beats you if you disobey her, then it's not your girl, it's the freaking government. Beat it. That Michael Jackson song. Boomers whose wife won't listen to them. People whose TV remote is not working. Lonely men in their 20s. 8 hours of continuous gaming. 1 hour of an online class. I dare you to find a better smartphone stand. You can't. Amber Heard now facing jail time and may not return as Mera in Aquaman 2. Me and the boys. You are such a dumb animal. Aren't you having another mass panic over gasoline? Are you two brothers? No. Yes. Americans, I won't take the vaccine. It isn't safe. Also Americans. Americans fighting over a gas shortage. Me who gets gas for free every time I go to Taco Bell. After the pandemic. Teacher, do you know about covered heroes? Me who stayed inside my house. Well, of course I know him. He's me. Well, mark me down as scared and horny. Mom, takes Xbox. Me, has PC. Oh no. Anyway. Man returns to work after vacation with fresh, re-energized hatred for job. Telling a morbidly obese person not to lose weight because they are beautiful is like telling an alcoholic not to stop drinking because they're fun. He's out of line, but he's right. Bob Ross while he was in the military. Bob Ross while painting happy little trees. How you thought living by yourself as an adult is like. My life is like a dream come true. How it actually is like. Egg. I will find you. Fortnite. Literally just any other game. Math problem. If John is 425 pounds and Sarah is a 10, how much money does John have? Me on my PC at 3 AM. My mom. Americans anytime there might be a slight shortage of anything. We are gonna die now. That's it. Me, barely has time to eat. My depressed friend, do you have time to talk? Me, yeah, I've got time. Employee, enjoy the movie. Me, you too. My brain, the first of us. Putting pressure to piss. Holding back pressure to not poop your pants. Perfectly balanced. Stop writing insults about Alabama. They're 50th in education. They can't read that crap. They had us in the first half. Not gonna lie. People that hassle for chefs as hot food until they can chew it. People that blow on hot food until it's cool. The British queen with boring hats. The Swedish king with his hundreds of funny hats. Me, after saying K-pop sucks, men are good on Twitter and never checking the comment section. OnlyFans star plants to livestream birth for $12,000 and has offers to sell her breast milk. My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. POV, when you are Asian and your kid scores B- on their blood test. Me trying not to laugh at memes in class. My ancestors trying not to laugh at me for being a failure. I want the real simp. I said I want the real simp. Perfect. Tesla owners during the current gas shortage. My time has come. Jeff Bezos roasted for buying yacht so big it comes with smaller support yacht. Jeff Bezos being roasted. People when they turn 50. Throws a big birthday party. Me when I turn 50. Me opens my Minecraft farm fence. All of my 5,000 chickens. I must get out of here as quick as possible. Me who has to click it one more time to close it. The teacher telling me to stop clicking my pen. My eyes normally. My eyes after I look at the sun for a second. Queen Elizabeth beginning her bedtime stories like, I was there 3,000 years ago. Meanwhile in an alternate universe. Reject modernity. Embrace tradition. Local supermarket, masks are required. White boomers. How the fudge are there scenes with fire underwater? Think SpongeBob think. Pilot 1. We need a name for the place we sit in. Pilot 2. Penis hole. Pilot 1. No. Pilot 2. Penis hut. Pilot 1. No. Pilot 3. Cockpit. Pilot 1 and 2. Other Americans. Oh no. We have a gas shortage. We need oil now. Me. Here is the bad. Here is the good. Here is the bad that is in the good. Here is the good that is in the bad. Here is life. Here are the people who are returning their pets during the pandemic. How can you tell if a tree is a dogwood tree? How? From its bark. If you ever feel stupid, don't forget that Tsar Nicholas II tried to ban vodka in Russia. The perfect clock doesn't exist. Phone sex or something. I don't know. I'm not a phone. When you just hit the biggest cruise ship in the middle of the ocean. Sink. Titanic. Sink. Americans 5 minutes after a pipeline gets shut off. 12-year-old me after typing big boobas into Google. 22-year-old me after typing big boobas into Google. Me at 2:37 in the morning when I realize there is no more Trader Joe's yogurt in the fridge. There are only 2 types of childhood fever dreams. When the puzzle says 2 to 3 years on the box but it only takes you 3 months to complete. The system wasn't designed for neurons this dense. How do you poop? 0 and 9. My goals are beyond your understanding. Nobody is born cool. Except of course. People who recommend movies without shoving them down your throat. When your fart smells like death and you're waiting for your buddy to smell it. Obnoxious asshole. Straight up mass murders cars by blowing up their engines. Hires a German scientist's car to point cameras at racing cars and blow them up. Traps Mater and his 2 friends in big Bentley and ties them to a deadly deer. Beat McQueen in a race. Co-worker. Being a cop is the most underappreciated job there is. Me. Have you seen The Matrix? Companies when they steal someone's work and who it as their own. Companies when a YouTuber uses 0.0005 seconds of their song. This is what Who Wants to Be a Millionaire will look like in 10 years. What is the YouTube URL of the Rickroll? If men had periods, what shape will the tampon be? Stop. Men with larger noses have bigger penises, according to new study. Laughs an adjustable penis. Cop in GTA watching me driving a tank on the road. Seems legit. No problem here. Actual Japanese people. Weebs. Technically, Santa Claus is an illegal trespasser who escaped justice through bribery. A normal conversation. Me. If you are ever lonely, just remember that Shaq took a picture alone in a parking lot. When you order a burger at McDonald's and it looks exactly like the picture. Witchcraft. If you ever feel useless, remember there is a $10 calculator for the Switch. When your buddy tells you he'll jump on in 5 minutes and that was 13 minutes ago. I tripped over my wife's bra and it was a booby trap. When you hear a footstep at 3 am, but the pattern is different. Something's coming, I wonder. Evil witch. Disney. Old woman who doesn't like trespassers. I'm vaccinated. I don't need a mask. Vaccines don't work, they're full of microchips. Karens. My crush. You can call me when I'm dead. Me. So, I can call her? That's a win. Me. Meets my girlfriend's dad. Him. So you must be the guy who my daughter always FaceTimes. Me with an Android phone. Something's wrong. I can feel it. Guys, do you remember the time when Big Show performed a magic trick by floating in mid-air? Anyway, here's a pic. People are returning their pandemic pets at alarming rates. Ernie prepares to commit a hate crime. I hate maths for 3 reasons. First, I find it boring. And second, I get lost in the numbers. People when they see a bug. People when they see a bug with large colorful wings. Oh dear, gorgeous. Hey, I know a guy who can do it cheaper. Me telling my grandsons how the death of a gorilla led to a gas crisis during a pandemic in 2021. When you find out that your kids wants to be a Twitter influencer when they grow up. Girls, isn't weird how we live longer than men? Yeah, it's weird. Boys, does cyanide actually smell like almonds? Breaking news. Millions of kids eaten by killer ants. When you had enough of all those fudge boys who use swords instead of shears. People who use black text for memes. Someone in her office. I can't work under pressure. Marine archaeologist working in 58 psi. Pathetic. Tesla owners during gas shortage. Tesla owners when the power grid goes out. Horse owners. I'm sorry, is this some sort of peasant joke that I'm too rich to understand? Weird animal fact. Oysters can change gender depending on which is best for mating. I'm playing both sides, so I always come out on top. 6-year-old me when I see my older brother putting some weird spinach in the brownies he's making. Boy's bag. Notebook. Pencil case. Girl's bag. Makeup. African rhino. Soyuz TMA-07. Antonov AN-225. Space-time continuum. Rednecks when they find out about the gas crisis. When you stand in the kitchen but naked eating all the leftover pizza while the rest of your family is asleep. Let the dark harvest begin. My son tells me he gets teased for having a MILF for a mom. Me, in the mirror to myself. You did it, you crazy son of a bee, you did it. Area 51 raid was in September 2019. Indians typing hashtag boycott China on their Chinese mobile phones. When your Apple Watch registers your panic attacks as exercise. Health. Man tells wife he was joking when he proposed her 20 years ago. Pranked. Menu. The Quiet Kid according to the Japanese. The Quiet Kid according to the Americans. Girlfriend texted, "You're going to be a father." Never mind, she said, wrong person. Introverts not knowing what to do with their hands. Pockets. Bridge zoned. Everyone, stop panic buying gas, it will only make things worse. Boomers, you know what? I'm gonna start getting gas even harder. Remember, keep on smiling. I'll be back tomorrow once again to try put a smile on your face, providing you with laughs that will make your day that tiny bit better.